With pleasure, I welcome all to research methodology session. In the previous video of research problem, discussions were on what is research problem, how to state a research problem, purposes of stating a research problem and criteria for selecting a research problem. This video is on sources of research problem and how to narrow down a research topic. We'll see what are the sources of research problem. Various sources are available to researchers in selecting a research topic. I will discuss the different sources in this video. What are the research problem sources? One is experience. The personal experience that the researcher gains is a potential source of research problem. Experience is a great teacher. Research problem can be formulated based on your own experience or experience of persons associated with you. Observation from day-to-day life, interaction with students, colleagues, experts, work environment experience, clinical practice experience, all these are sources of research problem. Then literature. Literature is an excellent source of research problem. The review and the survey of literature may help the researchers to expand his or her knowledge background, examine new findings in the area of research, and identify gaps in knowledge. Literature review helps to identify contradictions in findings and need for further research. Recommendations for further studies in published and unpublished researches suggest areas for further study. So published works, journals, books, research abstracts, research bulletins, research reports, dissertation abstracts, trend reports, surveys, periodicals, statistical data from government website, online library sources, databases are Signal, PsycInfo, Quest, Medline, sociological abstracts, conference papers, all these are rich sources of research problem with regard to literature. Then theory. Theories in the area of health, nursing, psychology, education, and concerned discipline are good sources of research problem. Research is a process of theory development and testing. Theory is a set of generalizations arrived at by carefully analyzed and studied phenomena. The inferences drawn from the theories helps in identifying the research area. Some examples for theories are theories of learning, theories of motivation, personality theories, leadership theories, health promotion theories, Nightingale's environmental theory, interpersonal relations theory, and so on. Theories help to design a research question, guide the selection of relevant data and its interpretation. Theories propose explanation of the underlying causes. Then another source for research problem are social issues. Current social and economic issues, global issues. For example, some examples are gender inequality, domestic violence, sexual harassments, child abuse, emerging diseases, epidemics, female feticide, increasing elderly population, and concept of nuclear families. So here comes the problems of aged population. From all these research problems can be formulated. Then another important aspect is brainstorming. Brainstorms, mind maps, concept maps. These are quick and simple technique for generating and focusing ideas, helps in making connection between concepts. So these brainstorming sessions generate ideas for the research problem. discussion with researchers, professionals, clients. All these are rich sources of research problem. So these various aspects can be considered when selecting a research problem so that an idea about selection of topic will be obtained and further refinement of the topic with the help of these sources like literature, online literature searches. All these will be helpful in selecting an apt research problem and narrowing down the research topic. Next, we will see how to narrow down a research topic. So initially the problem selected will be very broad subject and it has to be narrowed down or it has to be made more specific and clear. So working on the research topic hard helps to narrow down the topic. A common challenge when beginning to start a research is how to narrow down a research topic. So this is a difficult task, especially for a beginning researcher. Initially, identify the discipline or subject in which one proposes to do research. Select particular aspect of the selected subject. Identify two or more specific areas in the selected broad area. Then select one topic which meets the maximum criteria. So once the topic of interest is identified, ask questions that lead to a research problem. So identify the topic of interest, then ask questions like what, why, when, how, where, who. What influences? What factors contribute to? How effective is? What is the extent of? How intense are? Asking questions onto the broad subject matter helps to narrow down the topic. One example, I will explain this with an example. Effect of using headphones on hearing ability. Ask questions like who, which are the age group, whether it is adolescent, school age, elderly, middle age, what, headphone use, where, at home, at office, during traveling, when, hours of use, how, the severity, why, causes, effects. So, asking many questions and thinking about these, the answer will help to refine the research topics selected. Again, another example, childhood anxiety. It's a broad topic. So, key aspects of the topic can be discussed regarding the parental education, intellectual levels, factors that increase the childhood anxiety like peer pressure, genetics, intellectual level, school environment, social environment. A narrower topic is a slice of the larger one. So, narrowing down a topic by demographic characteristics, age group, occupation, gender. So, what about the lower age group and upper age group? So, like that, some limitations can be made. By relevant issues, try to identify key issues related to the topic, location, time frame, whether it is within 1 month, after 6 months, or for an year. By causes. Some examples are health problems and quality of life of post-COVID senior citizen victims of Kerala. Generate a list of more specific areas of interest, subtopics related to your overall topic. Impact of social media and communication, behavior, emotional problem, substance abuse among children, which is the age group, which gender you are selecting, specify the place, state, district, school, government school or private sector, the relationship, cause and effect, compare, between male and female. Eating disorders in children, whether it is in teenagers, adolescents. How does eating disorder affect health of teenager? So thus you can formulate a research statement or research question. Mobile games and violence in children. How does mobile games affect the behavior of children? Pain management. What type of pain? How to manage? What are the different methods of management? Coping with disability. Like this, working on the selected topics makes the research problem more clear, that is, clarity and precision are attained. So thus, in this video, I have discussed the sources of research problem and how to narrow down a research topic with examples are discussed. Thank you. Expecting your comments and queries. Thank you once again.